Alright, so 100 days on Switch. Yeah, this is more of a spin-off video, it's not really like a new fully fledged series. This is why I'm only doing, 100 days and not doing 200 or 300 days because I don't want it to be like, exact clone of the PS5 series. More 100 days videos should be coming in the next few months, but yeah, I thought I'd do this because, it's a nice thing to do and I had a lot of fun during this. But yeah, I guess it's just time to get in and get into day one. So here we are, day number 1. First thing I did was, get some wood. Then I got it from a fallen tree and not a tree which was standing. These are on bedrock and not on Java, I think. And yeah, after creating a wooden pickaxe and getting stone, I got full stone tools. Now it's time to collect resources to build my house. And, as well as, oak and birch wood, I also want some spruce wood. So this is why I decided to go to this spruce forest over here. I don't know the official name, but yeah, as you can see here, I also found some pumpkins. And also found this igloo which had a red bed in it, and it also had a basement, so I can get some villagers. And also, if you must know, there was the zombie villager here which I cured with the weakness potion and the golden apple. This so I can have 2 villagers to breed. And yeah, spent my first night in the igloo. It was very nice. And on day 2, I actually chopped down some of the spruce trees here. Yeah, I want to use oak, birch and spruce wood in my house. You'll see what I'm going to go for in a minute. And of course I actually started building it first so you can actually see what I'm going for. And on day 3, after replacing the floor and putting the door in, you can see what I was going for. Added on, the spruce wood and the birch wood on the side so they look like Joy-Cons for the house. That's kind of the effect I wanted to go for, so it looks like a Nintendo Switch. I think it all looks nice. But yeah, on day 4 I started to create a mine so I could actually get resources. And I also killed the llamas of the Wandering Trader, this so I could get some extra leather and some leads that'd be very useful. Day 5 I decided to put stairs in the mine so it's easier to get back up and back down. Day 6 I found a mine shaft and I also found some gold in the mine shaft. This so I can create a clock. Well, I'd also need the redstone, but still, once I finally create a clock, I'll be able to keep track of time easier. And on day 7 I was also in the mine shaft but I found some redstone. This so now I can now create a clock. Which is what I eventually ended up doing to keep track of time easier. Day 8 you could say was a lucky day because I found an enchanted golden apple, that's very nice. And in the end, I end up never actually eating that apple. Day 9 I found a skeleton spawner which I'm just never ever going to use. Day 10 I didn't do jack shit, I was just AFK. Day 11 I started to create the walls for a crop farm. I've not done it yet, but I'm creating walls for it so that nothing can actually get in and destroy the crops, I think everyone will need one. On day 12, because I've got enough iron, I can actually put lanterns on the top of these parts of the, the wall of the crop farm. Yeah, I think it still looks nice. And yeah, I actually decided to till the ground so I can actually plant shit for the crop farm. And yeah, I actually planted stuff, on the tilled ground for the crop farm so I can actually grow shit. And yeah, you all know I also was growing some pumpkins. And also some sugarcane. Yeah, I have everything I need for now. And on day 13 I created these animal pens, and then I started to get animals in, of course. First I got the cows in, they'll probably be the most needed out of all the 4 animals which I'm planning to get. And after getting these 2 pigs in, I've got all the animals in here which I want, I don't know if I need them, but I want them in. Day 14 I created this mini area where I'll be able to plant spruce trees so they grow into a big tree. But before I planted the 4 spruce trees I decided to create a pathway around it. Then just decided to sort out my inventory and then I finally decided to plant down the 4 spruce trees so they grow into a big spruce tree so I can get a lot of wood from it. But yeah, on day 15 I decided to actually chop down the rest of this forest on this part of the area, And yeah, this continued into day 16 where I was still chopping all the trees in this area so that, it would be a dead forest pretty much. Day 17 I went back to mining, and I'm mining further and further into the deep sleep. This is so that I can, have a higher chance of getting some diamonds because I really want some. And on day 18 I also used some of that deep slate to start work on a storage room. This so I can actually organise, the shit I have in my storage. And yeah, the storage room was finally completed on day 19, I think it all looks nice. Day 20 I don't remember much happening on this day, but this big spruce tree grew and I decided to finally start to chop it down so I get a lot of wood. Day 21 I was fencing around this area here which I dig a hole of. This is basically so that it would be my villager breeder, because I cannot be arsed to actually build a fucking room for them this time. Day 22, after digging the hole, I decided to add 2 beds in. This is so that I can start villager breeding when I get villagers. And for those wondering where I got villagers from, basically I'm trying to get villagers from the igloo. Yeah, it was kind of harder than, it sounded. Yeah, kind of had to basically push them up in a boat with a piston, and yeah, it was kind of still very difficult. And on the next day, day 24, yeah, I was still trying to do this. I'm telling you, this is hard. This is not as easy as it sounds, Sometimes a glitch could happen and the village could die, or I could die. Yeah, it is still difficult. But on day 25, after some trial and error, finally got my first villager in. Now I just need the other one. But yeah, for some reason on day 26 I decided to take a bit of a break, and it wasn't until the next day when I started to get the second villager, which I'll get into right now. On day 27 started the task of moving the second villager, and this was still hard, but made easier since the staircase was already pre-built or pre-dug out even. But on day 28 I finally got the second villager in. This means now I can infinitely breed the villagers. But yeah, on day 29 I decided to actually go back to mining. And the reason I was mining was for more deep slate, because I'm basically building this deep slate brick wall around the base. This is so I feel even more protected. Luton Noble will be very, very proud of me, I feel like. And on day 31, don't ask me what I was doing in this random cave, I was just getting resources. And on day 32 I was back to mining in the deep slate because I needed more deep slate for the wall because it's not done yet. But on day 33, after a while I finally finished the wall, now I just need to light it up at night. Which is what I eventually started doing. Right now I'm just putting torches on, but eventually I hope to convert these to lanterns if I get enough iron, and then it'll look very, very nice. And on day 34 I was expanding my crop farm. This is because I wanted a melon farm, and I do believe I have melon seeds from the mineshaft. And on day 35, after doing that shit, I decided to actually plant the melon seeds, and yeah, I've now started my melon farm. Day 36 I was expanding the amount of beds I had in my villager breeder so I could actually get more villagers in and not just have 2. Day 37 I don't really remember what I was doing on this day, but here's some footage of me farming some sugarcane. I think all I did on this day was pretty much farm, since I have all the farms I need now. Day 38 I think I was running low on coal, so I was trying to get some more charcoal. Yeah, might have actually probably needed that. Day 39 I was mining again. No real reason, just did, because why not? And yeah, the mining continued into day 40, and I also have my new pickaxe there. I mentioned that, yeah, I got it from all the villagers. Day 41 I was out exploring and I found this rune portal. This is good because I actually need obsidian for a nether portal and enchantment table. Well, don't need, but I really want them. And on the next day, day 42, I found this azalea tree. I'm not going to go down and explore the lush caves, but I am going to try and get some azaleas from this, just in case I want some azalea trees for some reason. Day 43 I also found a village with potatoes. I can actually plant these so it can actually help with breeding the villagers. Sure, I could use bread, but I'd rather use potatoes. And on the same day when I got back home, I was pretty much expanding the farm again. This so I could make room for some potatoes and also beetroots, which I also found at the village. Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, as you can see on day 44, this is taking a while. Like a long while. But yeah, on day 45 I was finally done and decided to start tilling the ground to plant the potatoes and also the beetroots. Yeah, I also have enough room for some more wheat as well. Day 46 I created a nether portal. And then eventually went back in after I went into the nether for the first time. Day 47 I didn't do jack shit, like at all. I don't remember doing anything. However, day 48 I created this place for the enchanting table. This so I can actually enchant some items and not just get them from villagers. Day 49, all I did, and really all I could remember doing on this day, was farming. Yeah, some days are like this where this is pretty much all I do. I really just don't do much. Yeah. Day 50 I was bridging to another fortress. I know where it is, I went on a copy of this world and found it, but yeah, that's what I was doing. And yeah, after, getting in a fight with this one blaze, I soon realised that, yeah, I might need better armour for this. Even full iron, it's just not enough. And on day 51, even though I got potatoes, still, they were growing, so I had to use bread to breed the villagers. Yeah, I didn't particularly like that much. Didn't even think bread would actually work. Day 52 was another day where I don't really remember what I was doing. I was kind of just waiting for the villagers to breed and then villagers to grow. So I guess just here's some me sorting out my chests. And yeah, on day 53 I saw that the villagers had kids, but yeah, still had to wait for them to grow up so I could actually give them jobs. Yeah. So on day 54, when they finally grew up, I decided to give them jobs. This one I decided to give a Fletcher since I had a lot of wood and I could actually trade sticks. And this same shit continued into day 55 where I was trading more sticks with Fletchers. On day 56, since I've made a lot of emeralds, I decided to get an armourer and actually decided to trade for some armour. Hopefully I can get a full set. Also on this day I decided to enchant an iron pickaxe and I got fortune 3, that would be useful. And it would be useful because I actually left some diamonds down here in the mine. And if you can see in the chest there, I used them diamonds to basically create a diamond helmet and some diamond leggings. I'll buy the diamond chestplate at some point from the villager soon, and I'll also enchant them other 2 pieces of armour. And yeah, as you can see, after buying the diamond chestplate, I finally have a full set, just need to enchant them other 2 pieces and then it's fully enchanted. And yeah, on day 57 decide to enchant them other 2 pieces of armour, or at least the leggings at first, I'll do the helmet later. And on day 58 I was in a random ass cave again. I really do not know why I keep doing this, but I was in this random ass cave doing shit. And yeah, on day 59 I enchanted the diamond helmet, so now that all 4 pieces of diamond armour are finally enchanted, this means I'm now fully prepared to go into the nether and not die. And yeah, I went into the nether fortress, now I feel more protected and I can actually tank more hits from blazes and wither skeletons and other shit, which is a bit, yeah, which is very nice. And on day 60, after coming back out from the nether fortress in the nether, I decided to start work on a broom room. Yeah, it will be basically made out of nether bricks. And I also decided to create this mini nether wart farm around my broom room. Yeah, I think it looks nice. Day 61 I was mining again in stone instead of deep slate. I don't remember why, I just was. However, that mining session wasn't so bad, as you can see on day 62 I managed to get some iron, which is always nice, you know, can always use that iron for lanterns. And you know, I do like lanterns in this game, you know. Did you know that they were originally a scrapped idea? And yeah, they had them back like what, 3 years ago now? Yeah, felt to mention that. And also on this day I decided to start replacing these torches on the wall with lanterns, you know, to make it look a lot better. And on day 63 I started mining again. I haven't told you yet, but I'm basically trying to get phantom spawn for phantom memories, this so I can create slow falling potions. And yeah, as you can see, or if you can't see, there are basically phantoms in the sky, and basically I'll kill for slow falling potions, and this on the night of day 64. And on day 65, decided to start creating slow falling potions. This is basically so I can start killing the ender dragon, or at least, you know, it will help with the ender dragon fight. And yeah, on the same day I decided to start looking for it. Like with the nether fortress, I went on a copy of this world seed and, you know, actually decided to find where the end portal was. And yeah, already got eye of enders because I used blaze powder, and also I got eye of enders from training with a cleric villager which I had. And yeah, you know, we can finally kill the ender dragon. It will all be very nice. And yeah, on day 66 I placed the eyes in, and you know, yeah, pretty much decided to start, you know, just going into the end. Yeah. And yeah, once I was in the end I decided to start actually destroying the crystals and start attacking the ender dragon because I want all that XP. And yeah, you know, it wasn't really that hard. If you may or may not know, I basically used a few of my golden apples there, but it was still pretty much easy. And yeah, of course, you know I got the dragon egg. Yeah. Day 66, when I got back home, I decided to create this little mini shrine for the ender dragon egg. You know, nothing too complicated, so I think it looks nice. Day 67, I was back in the end and I went through this end gateway. This is so I could get to the end island so I could eventually find the end city. And yeah, it took a while. Yeah, it took a long while. Basically, I want the elytra, and you never thought I'd actually do this within the 100 days because I didn't do it last time. But yeah, on day 68, or at least what I think is day 68, I found the end city and the end ship. I decided to actually start going for the end ship first because I want the elytra first, because yeah, that's the main reason why I came here pretty much. And yeah, if you must know, I also got the dragon head because yeah, you know, it's another big, you know, achievement I guess, as well as the dragon egg. Yeah, just got to get everything, which is considered a bit of a trophy, I must say, I guess, yeah. But yeah, finally got the elytra, and I got hit whilst trying to grab it from a shulker. And yeah, what is considered to be day 69 right now, I timed it perfectly. Yeah, I decided to actually fly back to where the end gateway was. Don't remember where, or at least not exactly where, but yeah, I'm going to fly back to it. And on day 70, now that I've gotten the elytra, I decided to try and get some mending and some unbreaking 3 villages so I can actually enchant my elytra with them 2 enchantments. And at one point on day 70, I finally got a mending book. Now all I need is just unbreaking 3 and then I can get perfect. However, on day 71, I accidentally bought a fortune 3 book, and yeah, that was a bit of a waste. Yeah. But not entirely a waste, because I actually used this fortune 3 book to enchant my pickaxe with it, so now it's an even better pickaxe, so it wasn't all so bad. And yeah, on day 72 I actually managed to get an Unbreaking 3 villager, so I can actually now get an Unbreaking 3 book. And yeah, you gotta know, basically enchanted Unbreaking 3 and mending on my elytra, so now it will almost never ever break. Yeah, and with this as well, I also decided to put mending on my pickaxe. And yeah, on this same day, I basically got efficiency 5 on my pickaxe as well. So now it's pretty much perfect. Just need to upgrade it to netherite and it'll be mega perfect. So on day 74, I pretty much went back to bed mining. Well, not bed mining, mining with beds to get ancient debris more like. And on day 75, you gotta know, after mining of the ancient debris, I created netherite ingot and upgraded my pickaxe. And on the same day, I also decided to get a farmer villager. Yeah, this is so I could actually trade all the farming shit so I could get more emeralds. Day 76, I was digging up sand. This was for a future project which I'll start in a few Minecraft days. And yeah, this continued into day 77. I think I needed like a decent amount of sand to create a decent amount of glass. And yeah, day 78, don't ask me why I was even in the nether, I just was. Day 79, I was collecting kelp. This is also for the same project. On day 80, I decided to take a break and just add some iron and some chain armor, which I found from a zombie by the way, onto these 2 armor stands which are right at the entrance of my house. Yeah, that's pretty much all I did. But on day 81, you gotta know I started the project which include a lot of glass and kelp and water, and yeah, basically building up sky high so I can start a darkroom farm. This is so that the mobs will only spawn up there and nowhere else pretty much. But yeah, to make this easier, I decided to fish for a puffer fish so I could get water breathing potions, so that placing the kelp to actually create the bubble elevator will be easier. Yeah, a lot to say here, a lot to do, but in the end, it'll all work out. And on day 83, after I was done building the glass tube, I also created water breathing potions off camera by the way. I placed water at the top and went through the entire tube placing kelp so that each one of the water blocks that passes through these glass tube parts are each count as a water source block. But yeah, after I sorted all that out, I actually decided to start work on the darkroom farm. The darkroom farm, the mob spawner, whatever the fuck you want to call it, that's what this is. And yeah, on day 84, still continuing on it, everything seems to be doing alright, though at times I do run out of resources. But yeah, on day 85, that should be everything done. Yeah, should be working now. Yeah, I put lights on the roof so they can't spawn the roof. Day 86, I was out exploring for something. I don't remember why, I should have been AFK and get the mob grinder. But yeah, I was just out exploring for something. Don't really remember what, but I think I'll remember at some point in a minute. Day 87, I remembered I was looking for these flowers called Lily of the Valleys. They basically produce white dye. It's for a project, well, not really a project, but something else I'd be doing, in a few Minecraft days. Day 88, I also found the jungle and chopped down these jungle trees. This so I could get jungle wood, jungle saplings, and also bamboo and cocoa beans. Yeah, very, very nice. So this journey wasn't a waste of time. Yeah, it wasn't a waste of time in the first place. And on day 89, not much here, but if you can tell by my inventory, I'm basically going to be creating some red and blue concrete. This is basically for some redesigns around my house. You'll see what it is in a few Minecraft days. But on day 90, before you can see what it is, I got to convert all this concrete powder to actual concrete. Yeah, it's not concrete when you craft it, it's concrete powder, but you just got to make it work. If you haven't guessed it already, I'm tearing down the wood on the side of the houses to be actual concrete so it actually looks like actual Joy-Cons on the Switch. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. But yeah, I think that looks nice. Kinda looks like I'm controlling the house and playing as the house. Well, not playing as the house, playing with the house, pretty much. Yeah. And yeah, also on day 91 I added mending to my shovel. And of course on the next day, day 92, you gotta know that I started to mine for ancient debris again so I could upgrade my shovel to netherite. And yeah, on day 93, I upgraded my shovel to netherite. Yeah, most things I'm going to be turning to netherite in these next few days. But yeah, I kind of died here. I mean, like, I got my stuff back, still lost my levels though, so that was kind of a pain in the ass. Day 94, one thing I did was just create this small glowberry farm. No real reason, I just decided to anyways. And yeah, the next few days I pretty much decided to combine my armor with the armor I got from the end city to basically create some better armor. And also, you gotta know, I'm gonna add netherite and mending to them. And I also planted bamboo here. Yeah. But day 95, almost upgraded, just need to get the pants and then I'll be complete. And on day 96, you gotta know, I still continue to mine for ancient debris and also some gold. Because yeah, kinda need that to create netherite. But yeah, on day 97, finally got the pants to netherite and also mending, so now got a complete set. Not perfect, but it's alright. And yeah, you also got a note on day 97 to basically repair my pants because they weren't, completely fully repaired. I decided to AFK at the mob farm so I could actually get more XP. And yeah, also trading with villagers to get more XP as well. Day 98, I created this small chorus farm, why not? And day 99, I decided to grow a jungle tree so I could actually plant some cocoa beans on it. Yeah, just decided to create these mini farms these last few days because, yeah, why not? Yeah. But yeah, day 100, full netherite armor, not perfect, but still alright, and yeah, did a decent amount within these 100 days. I'm not doing 200 or 300 days, but yeah, still enjoyed this. And yeah, I think at the end of this, time to sleep. Yeah, not doing 200 or 300 days, it's done. That's it, I'm not playing on this world anymore. So yeah, see yous. But yeah, I can't really say see yous without giving a proper outro. So yeah, thank you all for watching, hope you all enjoyed. This took a decent amount of time to make, same amount of time it usually takes for, to make the 100 days videos, which is still a decent amount of my time. So yeah, hope you all appreciate this, hope you all, enjoyed the video. And yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next one. So yeah, I guess probably see yous now. So yeah, see yous.